I promise you, this has been the easiest and fastest way that I've been able to collapse time and space and shift to my desired reality so freaking quickly. I wouldn't even be here telling you guys this if this was not my truth, okay? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Taj and I'm back today with some more free tea. So it's been about 10 days since my last video where we all decided together that we're going to do a challenge to where we pretty much persist all day every day using saturation sessions, focus affirming, robotic affirming, all things affirming. Okay, so I'm back today with my results and with a few other little tips and answers to some of the questions that you guys left down in the comment section in the last video and just in the previous videos leading up to this one. So first things first, I'm going to start with my results, okay, because I know you guys have been waiting. So for the past 2 weeks, my focus personally has been regarding my channel. So I've been affirming for channel growth and for more views on my videos. Now, leading up to, well, I would say outside of the past 2 weeks, I've experienced the most growth on my videos in my channel. I've gotten over 4,000 new viewers. My videos have been getting like 20,000 views in one day, which is crazy for my channel. And yes, my videos in the past have done pretty well, but for the most part, a lot this year I've noticed it's taken like days and days to get to at least 10,000 views or something like that, right? So for the most part, within the first day or two, my videos typically get about 5,000 views, maybe in a day, maybe in a few days about 10. Well, since I've been focus affirming, doing this challenge with you guys, like I said, my videos, and I'm gonna put proof and receipts on the screen, but my videos have been getting 20,000, 30,000, 70,000 views. The last 3 or 4 videos that I posted within the past 2 weeks have just gone crazy, right? And it is not a coincidence, nothing like that. This is all literally a result of me focus affirming, using saturation sessions, and literally persisting all day every day. And also as a result of me, the good thing about the affirmation that I've been using to grow my channel is that it also creates like this domino effect of other things, right? So because of this one affirmation that I've literally been affirming all day every day, literally all day every day, not only has my channel grown and blown up within the past 2 weeks, but I've manifested 2 paid partnerships within the past 2 weeks as well. You guys have already seen them on the channel. I've manifested, like I said, over 4,000 new subscribers. I've manifested new channel members. I've manifested more money. My actual YouTube revenue has literally tripled within the past 2 weeks of me just focus affirming, saying this one affirmation regarding my channel. So yeah, those are pretty much the things that I've manifested. And outside of my YouTube channel itself, I've also just manifested probably around $2,500 within the past 2 weeks, just because I feel like focus affirming and saturation sessions keep you in the state of the wish fulfilled. And we all know that when you're in that state, your other things, like other desires, just literally start to manifest without you even having to put forth any intentional effort towards those desires at all. Those are my results pretty much. Now, a lot of you guys had questions like, with the saturation session and with my 6-hour affirming routine that I shared the last video. A lot of you guys were asking like, well, you know, can we use affirmation tapes? Can we use the Parrot app? Is it going to be as effective for us when we don't just want to focus affirm ourselves in our head? And my answer is going to be based on my experience. Okay, so in the past, I have used the Parrot app consistently, non-stop, and yes, I got really fast results and quick results, well, quicker than I had in the past. So the quickest I've gotten results was obviously when I first started using affirmations. And the reason I started using affirmations at the time is because I was experiencing a lot of resistance. So if you are a person who experienced a lot of resistance, then I would say affirmations is the way to go. You can robotically affirm affirmations. Use it in the same way that you would regular affirmations, but instead of a statement, you're just asking a question. So affirmations have been one of the quickest ways that I've been able to get my desires. And then the time where I use the Parrot app and just listen to that over and over again. I wasn't really focus affirming or those were my saturation sessions, basically, was just using the Parrot app. But I will say that this time I did not use the Parrot app or any affirmation tapes within the past 2 weeks. It's just literally been all me, all focus affirming, all robotic affirming, all saturation sessions in my mind, nonstop myself. And for me personally, doing that has created the quickest results that I've ever experienced in my entire law of assumption journey since I started this journey in 2021. So for me, the quickest is just to do it yourself in your mind. But you can still, I do still believe that it is just as effective to use affirmation tapes or the Parrot app in place of you doing it yourself in your mind whenever you feel like it. And if I'm just going to be honest, the Parrot app affirmation tapes, that's better than you know, allowing yourself to spiral, reacting to the 3D and all of that. So do what works for you, do what feels best for you, and just assume that you're going to have the best results, the quickest results, period. That's just it. And the next thing that I want to touch on is that a lot of people, well, not a lot, there were some people that were like, you know, when I talked to you guys about Robert Millikan and him affirming for 16 hours, and then when I did my own personal success, or mentioned that I did my 6-hour robotic affirming, like you guys were, some of you guys were like, you know, that's unhealthy, that's toxic. And here's what I want to say to that. Now, if you believe that it's toxic or unhealthy, then obviously don't do it. Like, it's just that simple. Just don't do it, babe. Don't do it, babes. Okay. But here's why I want to say, for me, it's not unhealthy and it's not toxic. For one, we're thinking 24 hours a day, nonstop anyway. Like, we're literally always thinking. Your thoughts, changing your thoughts is how you change anything about yourself, your reality, anything. Everything starts in the mind first. Everything starts with your thoughts, right? And the way that we are creating our reality in the first place is through our dominant beliefs and assumptions. Your dominant beliefs and assumptions are literally just a combination of thoughts that you decide to think over and over and over and over again. Basically, repetition. Repetitive thoughts is what is creating your beliefs and assumptions. And your beliefs and assumptions is what is creating your experiences and your 3D reality. So to me, the easiest and fastest way to kind of hijack your mind and collapse time and space and get your desires as fast as possible is to intentionally choose an affirmation, which again is just a thought that you're going to repeat over and over and over and over again until it manifests, and even well after it manifests. Because yes, you want to affirm until your desires show up, but even after your desires show up, you're not going back to the old person that you were. You're not going back to the old thought processes. No, because if you do, you're only going to start the process over again by manifesting those same circumstances and experiences for yourself. So you're really, once you decide, okay, I'm going to change my beliefs and assumptions around whatever. Once you change your beliefs and assumptions around something, you're never going to go back to the old person. You're always going to be affirming, but once you get your desire, it's no longer really affirming. It's like those are your thoughts that are going to be on autopilot. Those are just your automatic beliefs and assumptions, right? So everything I've been affirming for when it comes to my channel these past 2 weeks, it is manifested, right? It's here. It is my reality. It's what I'm experiencing right now. But from this point forward, those affirmations are now just my dominant thoughts and beliefs. So, oh my gosh, y'all, my camera overheated. But anyway, what I was saying is you literally never go back to the same person, right? You're always, from that point forward, you're always literally thinking in your favor. So from this point forward, I'm always going to be thinking everything that I've been affirming about my channel the past 2 weeks. Those are now just my dominant thoughts and beliefs about that. So no, I don't personally think that it's toxic to affirm for hours and hours on end. I actually think that it's very smart and very effective to get your 3D reality to conform as quickly as possible, literally. And I don't know if I'm going to insert a clip or not, but Joe Dispenza literally speaks about how not only does repetition rewire the brain, but the neural pathways that you are creating in your mind. So like when you first start affirming for something new, right? Let's just say you start affirming for money. You're like, oh, I have money. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly, things like that, right? But then you have these thoughts in your mind, these negative or intrusive thoughts that are like, no, it doesn't. You don't have enough money. You're broke. Look at your bank account, right? But the more you persist in these thoughts, repetition, saturation sessions, the more you repeat to yourself, I do have money. I have money comes to me easily, effortlessly, whatever. You are literally weakening those old neural pathways, those old thoughts that once said, you don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. Money doesn't come to me easily. You are literally weakening those as you continue to affirm, and you are reinforcing this new neural pathway, making it stronger. And eventually, the more you keep affirming, all of these thoughts and these neural connections will literally just dissolve, because they have nothing, they don't have any glue anymore to hold on to or to stay in place. You know why? Because you have replaced it with a new thought, a new belief, and then this becomes your new reality. So that's just my take on whether or not it's toxic to affirm in this way or not, or whether or not it's unhealthy. Literally, repetition builds muscle memory, it strengthens your neural pathways, and it reinforces the state that you're in. And it also allows you to focus. Literally, when we are manifesting, we're not creating things out of thin air, right? We are actually shifting to a reality in which we already have the things that we want. It already exists. There's an alternate or parallel reality that exists right now that in which you have everything that you want. And the way to access these realities is through thought. Also, visualization for those people who like to visualize. But the easiest way, in my personal opinion, is just through thought. And you're basically just extracting or grabbing thoughts from that reality and using those thoughts as your now affirmations. And then before you know it, time and space has collapsed, and you've shifted to a reality where all of these things are true for you. And the last thing I want to say is I want to kind of give a little pep talk, because a lot of people are like, well, Taj, what do you do when, the 3D is 3Ding, or your circumstances are just getting out of control, or you feel triggered by the 3D? What do you do when you're having intrusive thoughts? What do you do when you're not feeling well? What do you do when you're feeling sad? Or what do you do when all these negative things are happening, as you are affirming, as you are shifting realities, and as you are trying to create different experiences for yourself? And my answer to that, and this is through my own personal experience, you guys, it is to literally affirm through it all. When I'm sad, I'm affirming. When I'm happy, I'm affirming. When the 3D is looking like things are, going the opposite direction and what I'm affirming, I'm still affirming. When I'm having intrusive thoughts, that's a sign for me to affirm. When I'm whatever, in all states and all different ups and downs and peaks and valleys and all of the things, the thing that has been consistent with me, especially throughout these past 2 or 3 weeks, have been that I've been consistent in my affirming. And again, the more you do that, the less you experience the intrusive thoughts, the negative emotions, the this and the that. Because also, to be honest with you, the way that you feel, it's just a manifestation of what you've been thinking over and over and over and over again. So if you find yourself feeling really bad or really stressed or really depressed or whatever the case, it is because you've been thinking thoughts that have manifested these feelings and emotions for yourself. So when you reel it back in, right? So when I have intrusive thoughts or negative thoughts, I reel myself back in. My home base, I'm anchored to my desired reality through my affirmations, through affirming, through saturation sessions, through robotic affirming, right? So let's say I'm having negative thoughts like, oh, my channel's not growing, but I have 100,000 subscribers, but I have 1 million subscribers, but I have X amount of views, but my videos always go viral, but, and I'm always returning to my home base of whatever I'm affirming, right? So no matter what you're going through, no matter what negative thoughts or feelings or whatever you may be experiencing in your 3D, always go back to but I have it already, but everything is always working out for me, but I always get what I want, but go back to your home base of your affirmations. And that is literally how you persist and press through. And again, the more you do that, the less you'll have these negative experiences, feelings, emotions, and negative thoughts. I promise you, this has been the easiest and fastest way that I've been able to collapse time and space and shift to my desired reality so freaking quickly. I wouldn't even be here telling you guys this if this was not my truth, okay? And the last thing I want to say is for everybody who decided to join me on this saturation session or focus affirming challenge, I want to share you guys' success with the rest of my subscribers, right? So if you feel comfortable and you want to share your successes throughout from the challenge from the past couple of weeks or whatever, feel free to email me. I'm going to put the email up here on the screen. You guys, allow this email to just be for success stories only. Please don't come here asking for coaching and things like that. I have a whole nother link in my description box if you want one-on-one coaching. And also if you want to join the channel, I'm going to be uploading more videos, more exclusive content there too. The link will be down below. But yeah, for everybody who wants to send me their success stories, because I do want to do a video on you guys' success as motivation for everybody else who watches the videos, to let everybody know how easy, how effortless you can get your things through literally focus affirming, robotic affirming, saturation sessions, all of the above. Okay, chef's kiss. This has been my all-time favorite. I can't wait to continue to affirm and get the things that I want. I already have everything I want, right? But I'm ready for everything to be tangible so that I can come back and share more and more success with you guys, to encourage you, to motivate you, and to let you know that no matter what, the name of the game is to continue to persist in your affirmations. And I promise you, I can promise you that your 3D reality and your experiences in your reality will change. That's a fact. All right, so I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know any success stories that you may have, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Sending nothing but peace, love, and blessings. Happy manifesting.